I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's actually kind of embarrassing when someone shows up to one race and suddenly acts like they're part of the racing scene. Like nobody even knew who she was last week. And now she's sitting in the bleachers acting mysterious like she belongs there. It's giving main character energy for absolutely no reason.
I didn't even talk to anyone. I literally just sat there because you told me to go. And now it feels like everyone thinks I did something wrong. I don't even understand why she's talking about me, like I tried to get attention when I didn't even want anyone to notice me at all.
Zara talks about everyone when she gets bored, so don't let her think it's actually bothering you because that's literally what she wants. And the fact that she's talking this loudly means she's not confident. She's just trying to make sure everyone keeps looking at her instead of you.
Oh, don't look nervous now. I wasn't even talking about you specifically, but if the shoe fits, then I guess that's not really my fault. I just think it's funny how the racers suddenly notice someone new, and now everyone's pretending she's important after one night.
I didn't ask anyone to notice me. I just wanted to see one race because I'd never seen one before. So if people are talking about it, that's not really something I can control. I'm not trying to be part of anything, and I definitely wasn't trying to take anyone's attention.
Sure, totally accidental. That's why both racers were looking at you the entire night.
So you came back to school like nothing happened. I didn't think you would act normal after watching a race like that, especially when most people either get scared or try to pretend they were never there in the first place. But you don't look scared at all. You just look like you're trying not to think about it too much.
I didn't know what else I was supposed to do. It was just one night, and I thought it would stay one night. But now it feels like everyone here knows about it already, and I didn't even do anything except sit there. I didn't expect to see you here today, so this feels way more awkward than it should.
You didn't just sit there. You were watching like it actually mattered to you. And honestly, I didn't expect someone like you to even stay until the race ended. Most people leave early when they realize how serious it actually is. But you didn't. And that's probably why everyone keeps talking about you today.
I didn't think they would still be here after school. I thought the racers only cared about the track at night. But now, it feels like I can't even walk outside without running into them again. This is getting way more awkward than it should be, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to say if they start talking to me again.
So, are you guys actually staying here after school now, or are you just pretending not to notice how many people were talking about the race this morning? Because, honestly, if you wanted attention, you definitely got it, especially after the way everyone was acting in the hallway earlier.
I don't stay after school for attention. I stay because I have something to focus on that actually matters to me. And I don't really care what people in the hallway think about it. If someone was talking this morning, it probably had more to do with the race itself than anything else.
Okay, but you can't pretend you didn't notice how everyone was talking about you today. And honestly, if you ever needed someone to actually support you instead of just sitting in the bleachers and watching silently, I could definitely do a better job than most people here.
You don't need to pretend you care about racing just because people were talking about it today. Most people only show up when they think something dramatic is going to happen. And then they disappear the second it stops being interesting. That's not really the same thing as actually supporting someone.
I'm not pretending anything. I just think it's funny how both of you suddenly care about someone new when there are people who have been here way longer and never got that kind of attention. But if you want someone who actually knows how to keep up with you, I wouldn't be the worst option.
I didn't even try to talk to them first, and now it feels like she's trying to make it look like I'm competing with her when I didn't even want to be part of this in the first place. I just wanted to watch the race one time, and now everything feels way more complicated than it should be.
If you're going to stand there pretending this doesn't matter to you, you're doing a really bad job of hiding it. Because the second she started talking, you looked like you wanted to leave. And honestly, that's not the reaction someone has if they don't care at all.
You don't have to leave just because people are trying to make it awkward. If you came here because you actually wanted to see the races again, then it doesn't really matter what anyone else says about it. The only thing that matters is whether you actually want to be there or not.
This feels completely different from last night. Yesterday, it felt exciting because everything was loud and fast. But now it feels more serious because they're actually fixing things, like it's not just a game to them. I didn't realize how much work goes into this. And now I feel weird just standing here watching, like I don't belong here at all.
So the girl from the bleachers actually came back. I thought you were just curious for one night, and then you'd disappear like most people do. But apparently, you're either really brave or really curious. Because nobody comes back this fast unless they're trying to figure something out.
People notice someone new pretty fast when the same people have been coming here for a long time. You didn't look scared yesterday, and most people do the first time they see a real race. So whether you meant to stand out or not, you definitely did.
I didn't think you'd actually come back this quickly. Most people who watch one race take a few days before they even think about coming again. But you showed up like you were already part of it. That either means you're braver than most people here, or you're way more curious than you should be.
I didn't come back because I wanted attention. I came back because I wanted to understand why everyone takes it so seriously. Yesterday it just felt exciting, but now it feels like something bigger is going on that I don't understand yet.
If you're going to keep coming here, you should at least understand that it's not just about winning races. Everyone here is trying to prove something, and the second someone new shows up and starts paying attention, it makes people act differently, whether they want to admit it or not.
I didn't mean to make anything worse. I just wanted to see what it was like once, and now it feels like everything is getting more serious every time I show up. I don't even know if I should stay or just leave before it turns into something bigger than I expected. Last night felt exciting because I didn't understand how serious this really was. But tonight feels completely different. Everyone looks more aggressive, and it doesn't even feel like they're racing just to win anymore. It feels like they're trying to prove something to each other, and I don't like how intense it suddenly feels compared to yesterday.
Maybe it's just because more people showed up tonight. Sometimes things look more dramatic when there's a bigger crowd watching. So don't assume something bad is going to happen just because it feels more intense. They've been doing this for a long time, so they probably know what they're doing, even if it looks scary from here.
If anyone's nervous tonight, it's definitely not me. I've been waiting for a race that actually feels intense again. And if someone thinks they're beating me just because the crowd is bigger, they're going to be really disappointed in about 2 minutes.
This feels way too fast tonight. Yesterday it looked exciting, but now it looks dangerous, and I don't even know why it suddenly feels worse than before. I just have a really bad feeling, and I don't know how to explain it.
Oh my gosh! Someone spun out. I think it was Ryder's car.
Ryder, stay with us. This is not how your life is supposed to end.
I didn't think something like this could actually happen. I thought it was just fast driving and competition, not something that could actually go this wrong this quickly. Everything was normal like 10 seconds ago, and now it feels like the entire atmosphere just changed completely. I didn't come here expecting something like this to happen. I thought the races were just exciting and dramatic. But now it feels like everything is different, and I don't think anyone here is going to see this the same way again. I don't even know if coming to school today was a good idea because it still doesn't feel real. Yesterday felt normal until the race started, and now it feels like everything changed in a few seconds. I keep thinking about how everyone was laughing before the race, especially Ryder. And now the hallway feels completely different, like nobody even knows what to say anymore.